Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Rita. Here I talk about life in the UK. I share information on relocation. If you want to come to the UK, I share information that can help you. And if you've recently relocated to the UK, I share tips on how you can settle in. Thank you for my returning subscribers. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're yet to do that, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, comment, share, like, and be part of my YouTube family. It is often believed by so many people that nurses tend to earn higher in the UK in terms of salary. So anybody wanting to come to the UK either want to work as a nurse or as healthcare assistant, or probably to work in the healthcare sector, because they tend to believe that this is the only sector that is actually paying well in the UK. In this video, I'm going to be exposing you or opening your eyes to other professions that are actually paying more than nursing or healthcare assistants. And most of these jobs currently comes with visa sponsorship, which means that you can be sponsored to come into the country to take up these jobs. And most of these jobs are currently in high demand in the UK, which means that the UK is currently in need of this profession. If you're in this profession, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship. A lot of you have this qualification, but you're struggling to get a job to come in as healthcare assistant or to come in as senior, knowing that you can actually get a job that can sponsor you in this field to come to the UK to work. So stick with me guys. By the end of this video, you will get to find out this top paying profession. If you're one of them, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship. So let's get into the video. The main profession on my list is lawyers. Lawyers are earning quite well in the UK. They are licensed law practitioners. You can either work as a solicitor or as a barrister. Average salary of a lawyer is from 50,000 to 100,000 pounds per annum. That's per year. And depending on where you work, depending on the company, your location, you can actually earn more than this. And the beauty of being a lawyer is that you can choose any field you want to practice in. You can choose to practice in family law or commercial law. Lawyers that tend to work in most of these metropolitan cities like London, Manchester, Birmingham tend to earn higher compared to those that work in not so popular cities. So if you're a lawyer, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship to come into the UK to practice. Number 9 on my list is architects. Guys, architects are actually earning very well in the UK. An average salary of an architect is from £35,000 per annum. And as an architect, you can either work with the government, you can IT companies, you work with construction companies. Depending on your skill sets, depending on your experience, depending on your qualification, you can actually earn more than this £35,000 per annum. Depending on your location, if you're working as an architect in all these metropolitan cities like Cardiff, Manchester, London, Birmingham, you tend to earn way more higher compared to those in not so popular city. So guys, if you're an architect currently looking to come to the UK, you are in high demand, and most of these companies are currently recruiting for architects with visa sponsorship. Number 8 on my list is chartered accountants. Guys, chartered accountants are in high demand in the UK, and the beauty of working as a chartered accountant is you can major in so many fields like taxation, auditing, and as a chartered accountant, you can work in the banking sector, you can work with government agencies, and you can also practice as a private consultant to so many companies. An average salary of a chartered accountant in the UK is from £35,000 to £100,000, depending on your skills, experience, your qualification, and your years of experience. Now, it also depends on your location. If you're working as a chartered accountant in metropolitan cities, you tend to earn more higher than those working in not so big popular cities. Looking for a job as a chartered accountant, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship. Number 7 on my list, medical doctors or medical professionals. Now, if you're a medical doctor, you can work with the NHS, you can practice as a private consultant to so many hospitals. You can also work as a GP. An average salary of a medical doctor is from 35,000 to £100,000 per annum, depending on your years of experience, on your qualification, depending on your area of specialty. So if you're looking to come to the UK to work as a medical doctor, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship, because the NHS are always recruiting for medical doctors or anyone in the medical profession. So if you're currently looking for a job, you stand a high chance, because this job is currently in high demand in the UK. Number 6 on my list is engineers. Depending on the field you major in, either as a structural, chemical, civil engineer, you stand a high chance of getting a job in the UK, because right now the UK is currently in need of engineers. Now an average salary of an engineer is from 40,000 to 100,000 pounds per annum. You can even earn more depending on your skill set, the project you're handling, your years of experience, and your location. You can, as an engineer, you can work with the government, you can work in construction company, you can even work in IT company. So if you're an engineer looking to come to the UK to practice, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship, because most of these companies are currently in need of engineers in the UK. Number 5 on my list is lecturers. Guys, lecturers are actually earning very well in the UK. They are in charge of teaching, carrying out research. Average salary of a lecturer in the UK is from 35,000 to 50,000 pounds per annum, depending on your degree, your experience, and university you're currently working. To become a lecturer in the UK is very easy with the right degree and qualification. So if you're currently looking for this job, kindly search for this job. You get requirements for you to apply to work as a lecturer. Right now, the UK are also currently in need of teachers. So if you're a teacher or a lecturer looking to come to the UK to teach, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship, because these jobs are currently in high demand in the UK. Number 4 on my list is content creators. Now, as a content creator, you create entertaining, educational content on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can also blog as a content creator. Now, depending on the number of your followers, number of your subscribers, you can actually earn more. And you can also partner with, you get to influence their product, company pay you to advertise their product on your platform. That's if you also have a brand, you can also make more money. There's no limit to what a content creator can actually earn in a year, because you tend to make from 50 to 100,000 pounds per annum, depending on how entertaining, how creative your content is. Number 3 on my list is project manager. As a project manager, a company pays you to handle or oversee their project. You can work directly with a company, or you can work as a private project manager, where you get to manage a project for a company and you're being paid for it. An average salary of a project manager in the UK is from 35,000 to 100,000 pounds, depending on your skill set, your area of expertise, your experience, the company you work with. It also depends on the location you work in. If you're a project manager looking to come to the UK, you stand a high chance of getting a job. Number 2 on my list is business analyst. Guys, business analysts earn very well in the UK. An average salary of a business analyst is from 35,000 to 50,000 pounds per annum. And what they basically do is to help business owners to improve and maximize the profit in their business. Now, you can earn more than this depending on your skill set, your location, the company you work with, the business you're currently working on, and it also depends on your area of expertise, of experience. So if you're a business analyst looking to come to the UK, you stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship, because most companies or most business owners are looking for business analysts to help them in their business. So you stand a high chance of getting a job, because they are currently in high demand in the UK. Number 1 on my list is information technology. Guys, this list will not be complete without me mentioning IT, because it's the in thing at the moment, and it's currently in high demand in the UK, not just the UK, in the world. So if you're currently an IT personnel, you stand a high chance of getting a job in the UK, because it's definitely in high demand list. As an IT, you can major in so many fields like coding, cyber security, data analyst. An average salary of a IT guy depends on the company you work with, the location, your area of expertise, your experience, and all that. So There's no limit to what an IT person can actually earn. So guys, if you're an IT personnel looking to come to the UK, you are like a hot cake. You stand a high chance of getting a job with visa sponsorship. I've come to the end of this video. If you like it, kindly give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, like, and be part of my YouTube family. And I'll see you in my next video.